I have quite a few cardioid pattern stick microphones, like these two Shure SM57s, this ISK knockoff SM57, they call it a DM57. I got a couple of Shure SM58s, and I got these three other highball microphones. All of these microphones are wired microphones. And they do a good job, but you're tethered to a wire. Now I do have one wireless stick mic. It's this Tonor wireless microphone. This uses UHF technology. But KIMAFUN sent me this KM-G206B for me to review for ThriftyAV. This uses the same technology as the 𝗙𝗲𝘁𝗂𝗏 mic that I've previously reviewed. So I'm going to check out this wireless stick mic from KIMAFUN coming up on ThriftyAV. This is the second product I've received from KIMAFUN. This is a wireless stick mic. And this one comes in an attractive case here that the 𝗙𝗲𝘁𝗂𝗏 did not. Opening it up. Okay, on this side we have the wireless microphone. There is a microphone input on this microphone, and this is a powered in, DC in. I don't think this will have data there. Has a volume up, down, and a power button. This is the receiver unit. Again, there's the power input, that's not data, and an off-on switch. Okay, when you turn it on, there's a blue light, and it does have some protective plastic here that peels off. And there's some protective plastic over the 3.5mm plug. In the pouch here, here's the power cable. One USB plug will power two devices, so I'll be able to power these at the same time. This is an adapter for TRS to TRRS if I'm going to plug this into a telephone. I can actually use this as a headset, plugging headphones into one of these and the microphone into another one. Here's a little literature about the item, an instruction manual. I'll look over this in a few minutes. And an adapter if I want to plug this into a mixing board or something else with a 1/4 inch audio input. I'm going to go ahead and charge up both this microphone and the receiver unit. On the receiver unit, when I plugged in the power, I got a red light here. I dimmed the lights a little bit, and now you can see a little LCD screen that shows signal strength and a little battery indicator. While it's charging, let's check out the booklet. Here's everything in the package, and I found all this stuff. Okay, it's a unidirectional microphone. Here's the LCD display interface. Shows that it's matching battery level. Current channel, this is a multi-channel setup. Volume up, volume down, power. Okay, audio mic in. Connect the phone to the microphone transmitter through an audio cable and connect the receiver to the speaker. Charging port, that says stereo jack, it's actually stereo plug. Okay, there are two channels of A and B for wireless transmission. Generally does not need to be adjusted. If you encountered a failure while matching, you can try changing the channel. There are 5 levels of volume from 0 to 4. When the volume is reduced to level 0, there is no sound. Alright, here's how you change the channels. Press the volume plus button and volume minus button at the same time to change the channel. Alright, so I'll be able to hook up 2 mics at the same time by changing the channel. Here's how you hook it up to a smartphone. Here's how you hook it up to a computer. Alright, with speaker and PA. Okay, and some troubleshooting tips. These are now both fully charged, so to pair them up, I'm going to turn them on at the same time. That light went solid, and this is showing connection. All right, let's test this thing out and see how it sounds. I've now switched over to the KIMAFUN KM-G206B wireless stick microphone. This microphone has a unidirectional pickup pattern. I'm holding it down from my mouth but pointing toward my mouth so it doesn't pick up my breaths into the capsule as I talk. I'm now going to point it this way. I should have pretty good off-axis rejection because of the pickup pattern. I'm probably going to have to boost this audio in post. You're probably hearing room reflections of my voice more than my voice itself. I now have the capsule pointed away from my mouth, so it's the totally wrong direction to pick up my voice, and this is what it sounds like. Right now I have the receiver for the KIMAFUN wireless microphone plugged into this JVC Karaoke disc player. Now this disc player has 3 microphone preamps, and these preamps are a little bit noisy, so any hum you hear right now is not related to the KIMAFUN microphone, it's related to the preamps on this JVC. It also has a little echo knob here. I have it turned all the way down so that you hear what this microphone sounds like, not how the effects built into this sound like. The JVC is hooked up to this Behringer mixer. This Behringer mixer is hooked up to my camera. I'm going to sing a little snippet of karaoke for you so you can hear how this functions as a karaoke microphone. I'm gonna rock for you this KIMAFUN review, and it's done without a wire. To really test this KIMAFUN stick microphone, I need to test it at a distance, so I'm gonna walk away from my camera and see how it performs. And now I am 50 feet away from the camera. If you can still hear my voice, this thing's performing fine at 50 feet. I'm going to keep going. And now I am a good 70 feet away from the camera. I doubt I will ever be this far away from the camera when I'm shooting anything. So if it's picking up my voice right now, it's doing a fine job for whatever application I'm going to use this for outdoors with a clear line of sight. Earlier in this video I mentioned that I already had a stick mic, this Tonor stick mic. Now I just did a quick listen and the Tonor is a bit noisier. I hear more hiss coming from it than from the KIMAFUN. Now I'm going to do a quick distance check. I'm going to walk away. Now these use different frequencies, but I'm still a little concerned that one might interfere with the other one. We'll see if it does. So I'm about to do a distance test. I am now almost 50 feet away. Okay, now I am 50 feet away from the camera. Here's the KIMAFUN on this side. Here's the Tonor on this side. I'm going to put these mics close together and see if they interfere with one another. See if the signal from one messes with the signal of the other. I'm going to take them a little bit apart and see what happens. I'm going to keep walking backwards, and now I am 70 feet away from the camera. On this side I have the KIMAFUN. On this side I have the Tonor. This side earlier had a lot more hiss. We'll see if it carries further distance than the KIMAFUN does. The KIMAFUN had less hiss, but I don't know how it's going to perform at a distance. And of course there's also the possibility that the signals will interfere with one another. There's also a possibility that one signal will lag more than the other one. I'm about to go inside and check these signals and see how each one of them sounds and decide which microphone I like better. Even though these two microphones use different technology, it seemed pretty clear that they can interfere with one another when placed in proximity. So that's something to keep in mind when setting up multiple mics with a wireless setup. Now I want to talk about the receiver for this microphone. It uses the exact same receiver as the KIMAFUN lavalier microphone that I previously reviewed. So to watch that video, click on the link right here. and you will see my impression on how hard it is to interfere with this receiver. If you enjoyed this video or any other in the Thrifty AV series, please like and subscribe. Thank you to my patrons for supporting this channel. For a pledge of $1 or more a month, you have access to exclusive content on the Thrifty AV Patreon page. Stay thrifty, everyone.